Unless, like I said, unless their only way out of that, if both of them are saved, they sinned. They didn't make a mistake. Like we talk about Sunday. They didn't make a mistake. They didn't do a oopsies. No, they sinned. Unless there is repentance on both parts, then that coming together, that love, that true love for God, and that love for one another can be reestablished. It can be done. But if you just going at it and just going to wing it and just going to do it anyway, and just because mama and them said and daddy and them said, no, you have a problem. You're going to have a person you're with that you don't even love. You're there, but you don't love. They don't love you, you don't love them. So they just got a child in common. So his brother said, child, leave. So what happened? Between the two of y'all looking at each other. Child gone. 18, 19, they go off to college. What happens then? Y'all stuck there looking at one another. What happened? Statistics said 73% of the people that get a divorce after the child leaves home. Because there was no love there between the two of them. So they just stayed together for the sake of the child. So child leaves, they leave. Why? There was no foundational love between the two of them. So children get out the house, they say bye-bye. Because why? They didn't have anything. Nothing was there. If nothing's foundationally there in them from the very beginning that creates a relationship between the two of them, when the children leave, they don't have anything. There's nothing there. They don't have any love for one another, any aspirations for each other, any things that they're sharing. So when that child leaves, it's not an empty nest. Nest should be full because it's between the two of you. That's who the covenant was between in the beginning. You nurtured and raised that child. That child is gone. Bye. See you. Don't come back. And the two of you just start back over with what y'all have pretty much had on semi-hold. Because along the way, y'all should be doing some other things, which we'll talk about later. But that's what happens. But if there's nothing there, we're not doing anything. Child leave, we leave. That's what happens. There has to be something more there. That's why you have to be careful. Paul starts out warning us, don't touch. Because if you touch, you're going to commit fornication. You commit fornication, you're going to have a problem. So in order to avoid that, marry. In order to not have that problem, marry. Because if not, you're going to have a problem. And that problem could bring along other complications. Mm-hmm.
And I agree, because I wish we would stop pretending and acting like when we touch somebody in that way, it's not for fornication. You're trying to let that person know there's a certain thing or a certain way that you are that you can do or things like that. I wish we stopped pretending like we didn't do that. That was the intention of it. When you touched that young lady, you were trying to let her know there's a certain thing that you could and could not do and stimulate, and the same with women and men. But we act like, oh, I never did that. Yes, you did. There's a reason for it. That's the point of touch. In that way.
Y'all don't want to talk to me. But that's okay. I know. I get it. I just talk about me. I deal with me. Number 2. Look at verse 3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. What is that?
According to the NIV version, marital duty.
Huh?
According to the NIV version, like duty, marital duty.
Marital duties. What is that? Huh?
Not refraining from sex with each other.
All right. Bring it home. What else? Come on, that can't be it. Do benevolence. What else?
Affection, love.
Now we gotta define that word love now.
Intimacy.
Now, what love are we talking about? With due benevolence, your marital duty. Huh? Which one? All right, because I gave you all love, right? We talked about several different loves. We'll start there. Because if people be thinking love, they be talking about something else. No, we need to define what that is. Which love are we talking about? Somebody else said what, something else? Somebody else said something about, what'd you say?
I said intimacy.
Intimacy. What is that? Okay, that's different. But still, nobody defined for me intimacy. What's intimacy?
I don't know, because I remember us having a conversation about intimacy is not sex.
Right?
And that does kind of fall, to me, now that I look at it, does kind of fall under affection.
Okay.
Um,
It's different than affection. Because affection is like infatuation. When you first look at him, ooh, he is just so, ooh, I can't eat, sleep, or, ooh, he is just the man. You know, that's what Sister Janelle said about Brother Willie. She said, that is the man, he is the bomb girl. Told her girlfriends, ooh, look at him, how he walks. He's bow-legged. Ooh, girl, he run track. Ooh, he was football. Ooh, girl. Ooh. That's infatuation. You know, Brother Willie said, man, look at her hair. How it hangs down there. Her eyes glistening in the light. Oh, she is a fine mamma jamma. See, that's infatuation. That's what this is about. That's due benevolence. Render to who due benevolence? Who you supposed to give that to? Wow. Why are we giving it to everybody else? Why are we telling somebody else how fine they are? What about her? What about him? Due benevolence. The due benevolence is due your husband and wife. If I can't compliment my wife, I'm not going to compliment another woman. You kiss that goodbye. If I can't compliment my wife, I'm not complimenting another woman. It's not going to happen. I don't care how they look, so. My compliment, my first avenue of compliment, my benevolence has to be reaped upon her. I'm not holding some other woman's hand. No, hold my wife's hand. I want to hug somebody, I want to hug her. I want to hug you. My due benevolence is due to her. The word due means I owe. I owe her this. Wives, you owe your husband that. To him and to him alone. Nobody else. See, we've got to see what the word is telling us. We've overlooked this for so long. Let's just 1 Corinthians 7. No, look at what he's telling you. There's so much meat there. We just on verse 3. And we've overlooked that. For